From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for February 17th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. California was walloped Monday by a powerful winter storm carrying treacherous thunderstorms, high winds, and heavy snow in mountain areas. Millions of Los Angeles County residents faced flash flood warnings as rain pounded the region, and people in some areas scarred by last year's devastating wildfires were under an evacuation warning through Tuesday because of the potential for mud and debris flows. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass ordered emergency crews and city departments to be ready to respond to any problems. The storm wreaked havoc on roadways spanning from Sonoma County to the Sierra Nevada. Traffic was halted temporarily in both directions on I-80 near the Nevada state line due to spinouts and crashes, the California Department of Transportation reported. In Santa Barbara County, a large tree toppled onto US 101, shutting down both southbound lanes. Trans women in Massachusetts may be suffering the effects of the Trump administration's campaign to erase transgender identity from American society, but their hospital won't confirm or deny it. Several trans women scheduled for vaginoplasties with a highly regarded doctor specializing in the gender-affirming procedure were informed over the last few weeks that their surgeries had been canceled and they wouldn't be able to reschedule them, WGBH reports. Avery's hospital is UMass Memorial Health in Worcester, Massachusetts, and her surgeon is Dr. Ashley Alford, who introduced an innovative vaginoplasty technique never before used in New England. The surgery involves utilizing abdominal tissue and robotic technology to create a more realistic and functional vagina than other common procedures produce. In sad news from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 3 people, including the suspect, were fatally shot during a Rhode Island youth hockey game Monday, authorities said. Pawtucket Police Chief Tina Goncalves told reporters that 3 other victims are hospitalized in critical condition. It appears that this was a targeted event, that it may be a family dispute, she said. Goncalves did not provide details about the suspect or the ages of those who were killed, though she said it appeared that both victims were adults. Authorities were continuing to try to piece together what happened and speak with witnesses, she said. The shooting happened at Dennis M. Lynch Arena in Pawtucket, a few miles outside of Providence. Outside the arena, tearful families and high school hockey players still in uniform could be seen hugging before they boarded a bus to leave the area. Roads surrounding the arena were shut down as a heavy police presence remained and helicopters flew overhead. In Pennsylvania news, Pennsylvania urgently needs to build more homes, Governor Josh Shapiro said on Thursday as he unveiled a wide-ranging plan to tackle Pennsylvania's housing shortage, expand protections for renters, and reduce homelessness. In recent years, Pennsylvania has lagged almost every other state at adding new housing. At current rates, state officials estimate Pennsylvania will be short 185,000 housing units by 2035, and pretty much the entire Commonwealth will be living in Harrisburg in one building. Shapiro said his plan offers a coordinated long-term strategy to reverse this trend, which has led to soaring rental and home prices. If we execute, Pennsylvania will go from being at the bottom of the pack to a national leader on housing construction, Shapiro said. Yeah, that's a big if. The plan recommends more funding for a swath of new and existing programs, but provides few specific dollar amounts. It offers a starting point for negotiations between the governor's office and state lawmakers on an issue that is attracting increased attention in Harrisburg and across the country. Dina Schlossberg, executive director of a nonprofit law firm, Regional Housing Legal Services, said she was grateful that housing is finally a top priority for state government. The governor's plan, she said, combines a focus on the need for more construction with ambitious ideas to help vulnerable residents. It's bold, it's comprehensive, and it doesn't sugarcoat the real issues. Between July 2024 and June 2025, More than half of states passed legislation aimed at increasing the supply of housing, according to an analysis by the Mercatus Center, a libertarian think tank. And that's the news at this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. One programming note, tune in today for the Othering podcast with Mike and Dory at 5 p.m. And up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.